Hey, what's up, homies? Tonight topic is 10 anime characters who don't like being a sensei. Well, many characters find peace being sensei, but something of the same role as an obligation they have to suffer through. Most successful anime aren't without a sensei who is the reason behind the success of the protagonist. In most cases, this very commendable sensei are loved by the fans even more than main cast of the characters, gaining fans like wildfire with everything they do. Still, not all sensei like their role that much. Surely, a lot of them find peace within their function as a mentor, but there are also some who thinks of the same functions as an obligation they have to go through. Well, let's go. Number 10. Satoru Yoyo believes being a sensei isn't his style. Jujutsu Kaisen. While Satoru Gojo loves his students, he doesn't love being a sensei all that much. Despite being one of the best sensei that anime has to offer, Gojo can teach his students some high-grade stuff that no one else can. But he also has a lot of significant responsibility as the strongest sorcerer alive that most sensei don't. To add more, Satoru believes being a sensei is just not his style, and it is safe to say that most of the staff used to have agrees with him. However, he only does it to raise a generation that can put an end to the tyranny of the higher ups, which is undoubtedly a critical issue in Jujutsu Kaisen. Number 9. Chika Fujiwara. Love for being a sensei is often ruined by Miyuki Shirogen. Kaguya-sama, Love is War. Chika Fujiwara surely doesn't like a being sensei, but only when it comes to teaching Miyuki Shirogen. The boy is just a hefty pack of challenge she cannot pass herself taking. So much so that it even ruins her love for teaching. And from teaching Miyuki to play volleyball, singing the assembly, or dance Sorambashi, and every attempt to make him learn anything has been incredibly difficult for Chica, leading her to question her own immaculate talents. Likely, her passion does play a significant role in the overall situation. Number 9. Shota Aizawa doesn't have enough energy to deal with his students. My Hero Academy. Shoto Aizawa is an excellent sensei to all his students, and he indeed loves them even if he doesn't show it. However, he certainly doesn't have enough energy to bear with schooling all of them. To be fair though, the man doesn't have enough food for muffins. Shoto does have his little moments when he takes joy in tricking one of his students or when he is impressed by them. Apart from that, he pretty much tries to win his way through the entire process, keeping his trusty sleeping bag handy to soup in whenever needed. Number 7. Oi Forger gets easily irked when teaching anyone anything. Spy X Family. Well, Oi Forger dislikes being a sensei to anyone who cannot keep up with his sharp mind, which can be exhausting for most people. The man's annoyance when teaching Enya is evident throughout Spy X Family, and so his irritation when dealing with Frankie's love freezes. He's getting better at the trade, however, day by day, and as an individual with tremendous skills, when Lloyd gets to work independently, he completes his mission quickly and goes about his day satisfied because of it. However, when he has to work with others, be it His pretend family or any other agent. His smile turns into a frown pretty quickly, and missions become harder as well. Number 6. Hawks doesn't have time to make good of being a sensei. My Hero Academia. Hawks is another shonen mentor who thinks teaching isn't his style. He's inherently focused on eliminating the paranormal liberation from and doesn't want any restrictions. The hero took in Fumi Keishi Tokuyami as a mentee for the same motive as well, and he just wanted to get information about the building organization. To add more, Hawks run away, runs away uh, from situations that require him to be earnest, and being a sensei does demand a lot of openness, sincerity, and heart. And sure, he has his moments, and he certainly possesses all those qualities, but he prefers to maintain his laid-back facade for his greatest goals. Number 5. Levi Ackerman prefers to function unassisted. Attack on Titan. Well, Levi Ackerman certainly doesn't have the passion needed to be a sensei, which is indeed one of the reasons why he doesn't like being a captain. However, his all-around hatred towards the role runs much deeper than this that. From the beginning of Attack on Titan, Levi preferred to function unassisted, which is likely an outcome of the years of trauma from losing his loved ones at every turn. The man witnessed constant casualties around him, one of them being losing his entire squad to the female Titan, which undoubtedly affected him. Number 4. Irina Yelovich always hated teaching. Assassination Classroom. Irina Yelovich arrived at Class 3E as a pretend English teacher with a solid plan to assassinate Koro Sensei. When her plan failed miserably, she had to become an actual teacher to the students to stay close to him and still retain a chance to execute assassination's plan. Irina's time as a teacher of the class was brutal, to say the least, with her throwing sass at the students and students calling her bitch since its return. However, with time, she started to care for them despite maintaining her hatred towards teaching. Number 3. Katsuya Honda never wanted to be a sensei. Fruits Basket. Katsuya Honda never wanted to be a sensei in the first place, as he was pushed to go through that path due to his family pressure. He did have his moment when it came to enjoying the little things about it, um, but he couldn't ignore the fact that he buried his own wishes to fulfill his family expectations. To add more, Katsuya also used his well-respected status as a sensei to acquire his selfish and somewhat immoral desires, never having any respect for the role. He ended up doing many troubling things, including marrying a student who was 8 years younger than him. Number 2. Nozomu Itoshiki hates almost everything. Sayonara Senbosou Sensei. Nozomu Itoshiki hates almost everything, including his own life, which makes hating being a sensei not a big of a deal for him. His vision is said to see the most negative things around him, which make his personality somewhat stranger than that most people are certainly not fit to be a sensei. Nozomu believes taking his life is the ultimate form of love and tries his best to attain that love. Whenever he is confronted with even the most minor of inconvenience during his teaching hours, illustrating his utter discontent with the role. Luckily, he somehow always managed to escape it. And the last, Being a sensei terms Saitama laziness. One Punch Man. From the moment Genos witnessed Saitama true strength, and he pestered him to become his sensei and even started calling him that before they arrived at any settlements regarding the issue. However, little by little, he was able to talk the One Punch here into it. Nonetheless, uh, all of that effort still didn't change the fact that Saitama hated being a sensei. It was simply too bothersome for a guy like him. After all, he became a hero just for fun and preferred lazing around and reading manga more than anything else. And that's all. Don't forget to subscribe and like, please. I see you next episode, guys. Goodbye.